So Hankotrade, who is our channel sponsor, recently switched to a new trading platform called ActTrader. And most of you have been asking in the comment section below, what is ActTrader? How can I use it? Is it better than MT4 and MT5? Well, stay tuned, because in this video, we're gonna answer all those questions. Let's get into it. Now, before we begin, what exactly is ActTrader? Well, ActTrader is a versatile trading platform provider offering customizable and sophisticated solutions to forex brokers, like Hankotrade. It includes advanced trading interfaces, risk management tools, and algorithmic trading capabilities. Now, to download the platform, you're gonna go to Hankotrade's website. Then under the Trading Platforms tab, you're gonna click on ActTrader. Then select whatever operating system you're using, and it's gonna get downloaded for you. Once you've gone through the basic installation instructions, it's gonna take you to the login page. Then here, you're gonna need your account number and username to log in. After logging in, this is Hankotrade's new trading platform on ActTrader. I know, it looks a bit different, but also not so different from MT4 or MT5. But just like any other software, a little bit of familiarization is all you need to get going. So let's familiarize ourselves with this platform. Now, where do we begin? Well, I think we could begin by just looking at what is presented to us. We can see here that we have this chart, and then here we have a different tab called News Monitor. Right off the bat, what you need to understand is that these are just tabs. Different tabs that you can click to close. You can grab it from the top to move it around. You can minimize it. You can reactivate it. You can maximize it. And you can even resize and reshape it. Simple. Then here, let's go over this menu. You can see that we have the Trading tab, the Charts tab, the Instruments, Summary, and Reports. All these are under the Home section of this platform. Now, for a simple chart setup, we don't really need the News Monitor, so we can just click here to close it. And then we can drag our chart to occupy the rest of the screen space. So with this, we will be able to look at our charts and look at any open positions right here, any open orders, as well as closed positions. Then on the left, we have the trading panel. This panel basically contains the instruments that you're currently trading. By default, you have Euro USD, GBP USD, and Euro GBP. Now, if you don't want to trade any of this, you can simply right-click on the instrument widget and click on Subscribe Instrument. And as you can see, it's gone. Now, what about if you wanted to add an extra instrument? What if you wanted to add US30, for example? Well, you just right-click on top of any of these, select Instrument Catalog, US30 is under Indices, click on it, then click Subscribe. There you go. Now, let's customize our chart to make it suitable for trading. Just right-click on it, then go to Chart Settings, then we start at the Chart field. Then we have Chart View. This is going to allow you to select whether you want candlesticks, bar charts, or line charts. Of course, we're going to stick with candlesticks. Then here you can choose the action to be performed by your mouse wheel. You can choose your mouse wheel to scroll or to zoom. I'm just going to leave it to scroll. Then inside the display settings, you can choose to show the current spread. You can hide the bid and ask prices, or you can even hide the rate labels. For me, I like to show the spread, so we're going to leave the spread option checked. Then here we have the vertical grid and the horizontal grid. I don't like it. I like my charts kept clean, so we're going to disable the grid. Then here we have the colors. For the background color, I'm going to set it to white. Click OK. Then if we click Apply, it's going to apply the current changes that we've made so far. For the chart frame, I'm going to keep it at black. We disabled the grid, so no need to change the color. For the current rate label, let's go with something a bit more pronounced. Looks pretty good. Then under chart data, you can customize the colors of your candles. If you want to change your candlestick up, which is your bullish candles, you can just click right there and change the colors. Candlestick down, your bearish candles, you can click there and change the colors. Then the bar up and bar down options are going to be used if you're using the bar charts. For me, I'm going to change the candlestick border to black, click Apply, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. Under Chart Objects, we're going to find color customization for things like price alerts, trend lines, horizontal lines, etc. If you want to change anything, this is where you would do that. Trade Objects. Here, you can customize the colors of things like open positions, closed positions, as well as all these options. Now, the good thing about ActTrader is that you can actually change the font used by the software. These are all the font options. After you've made your changes, you can click OK to apply them. Now, let's go over how we can apply technical indicators to our chart. Now, how do we add or remove indicators from our chart? As you can see from the chart, we have this stochastic oscillator. If we wanted to remove it and add more indicators, we just right-click on the chart, click on Setup Indicators, and then Indicators. You can see here, this is the stochastic oscillator. If we want to remove it, we just click on it, then click on this left pointer icon, and if we click apply, you can see that it's no longer visible on the chart. This left pointer icon basically means it's gonna take the applied indicators back to the list of all the indicators. And then to add an indicator, you of course use the right pointer icon. It's gonna take the indicators from here to the active window. So if we wanted to add something like the ATR, so we can use it for stop losses, you just click on it and then click on the arrow. Then here you can change the settings of the ATR, things like the period, the colors, etc. After that, click apply. And as you can see, this is the ATR indicator. Now, if you wanted to add an extra indicator, maybe the Ichimoku cloud, well, you just scroll all the way down to the trend indicators, and the Ichimoku cloud is right here. Click on this icon to add it, and then click apply. And as you can see, we now have the Ichimoku cloud indicator on our chart. Pretty cool, right? After adding everything, click OK. But for now, we don't really need the Ichimoku cloud, so let's just remove it. To remove it, we're gonna click on it and then click on this icon right here. Click apply and then OK. Now this chart looks pretty clean and I need to reuse it for my future charts. So basically, we'll have to save this as a template. To save a template, you again just right click on the chart, click on save current chart, then save current chart as a template. Give your template a name and then click OK. So now we have a chart template. Now, if you go to a different chart like this one and you need to apply your new template, you just right click and then apply template. All your saved templates are going to be visible under the apply template option. And let's go with this one. As you can see, this is the template. Now, how would you draw objects on your chart? You know, things like support and resistance levels or trend lines, etc. Well, to draw any objects, you simply access your objects by clicking on this triangle icon right here. And as you can see, you can draw a triangle, you can draw a trend line, you can draw a vertical line, etc. Let's pick this rectangle tool and then you just click anywhere on your chart and you draw. To move it around, you simply hover until your mouse pointer changes from this drag icon to a hand pointer, and then you drag. You can also change its colors. Let me add a fill color of yellow. Click apply. Change the border color to the same yellow, and then apply. If it's too bright, you can pick a different color. After that, click OK. Now, as you can see, this rectangle is in the way of the chart. It kind of obscures the chart in the background. So let's click here to draw the objects in the background. Now, if you wanted to draw a trend line, again, it's going to be the same thing. Select the draw trend line option and then click anywhere on the chart to draw. Simple, right? This is going to allow you to do all your chart analysis directly from here. Now, to delete any object, you just click on the object to select it and then press the delete key on your keyboard, or you can simply click on this X icon. Then remove selected objects. If you want to remove everything, you would of course click on remove all objects. Simple, right? Then these menu icons up at the top are going to change the behavior of this chart. So for example, we have the zoom in button, the zoom out button, and then this is going to reset your chart size to the original or the default size. And this is for scaling. So if you click on it, you can then come here and skew your chart as much as possible. Then we have other options. The indicator setup window is again right here, so you can add or remove indicators to your chart. Then this button is going to be used to apply chart templates to your chart. Click right there and you can see you can select whatever chart template that you need. Then we have icons here to print the chart if you want to, and for the rest of these icons, you can go over them in your own free time. Now, at this point in time, I know you may be thinking,
but how can we take trades on this platform?
Well, there are several methods. The first method is like this. This is the Euro USD chart, and we have the dealing rates right here. This is the dealing rate for Euro USD, right? The ask button is the one you're going to be using for buying, and the bid button is the one you're going to be using for selling. So if you want to buy, you click on the ask, and it's going to pull up this window for a new position. As you can see, the lot size can be inputted right here. You can also use these up and down arrows to change the lot size. At the same time, You can also drag on this slider to increase or reduce the lot size accordingly. Then here you can set predefined stop and limit orders. Now in this platform, a stop basically means a stop loss. Then a limit basically means a take profit. So you can just click here and set the price point where you want your stop loss to be. And then click here and input the price point where you want your take profit to be. After you have everything, click OK. And as you can see, we have a trade running. As soon as it gets to the take profit, it will be closed. Or as soon as it gets to the stop loss, it's gonna be closed. Simple. Now, the second method is you basically go to the Trade tab, and let's just go over all these icons. First up, we have a Sell button. If you click it, it's gonna pull up the previous window where you can input your lot size, your stop loss, your take profit, all that good stuff for a sell. And then this is the Buy button. Again, it's gonna allow you to enter a buy position. Then here, you can choose to close any open positions, and it's gonna pull up all your open positions. You just select whatever position that you wanna close, and you close. The hedge position button is going to open a hedge position, basically a trade in the opposite direction of the open trade. Then here we have the entry sell button with the entry stop and the entry limit. The entry stop basically means a stop order, while the entry limit basically means a limit order. And it's going to be the same thing for a buy. This is going to be for a buy stop, and this is going to be for a buy limit. Then these buttons are going to be used to set a stop loss. So if you have any open positions, you just click here and it's going to allow you to set a stop loss or even a trailing stop loss on any of your open positions. A limit order is going to allow you to set a take profit on any open positions. Then if you want to create a price alert, you can do that right here. Select the symbol where you want the alert to trigger, put in the price point, and then click OK. Once the price reaches that level, you're going to get the alert. Now, let's talk about how to set up one-click trading. Now, you may have noticed every time we open positions like this window is going to pop up asking you to input things like stop losses, take profit, etc. But what if you don't have the time for that? Well, for that, we're going to need to activate one-click trading. To do that, you're going to click on this settings icon right here. Then under the main settings, the first option is one-click trading. Click on it, then click OK. Now, after activating one-click trading and you want to enter a position, let's say on EURUSD, you can simply set your lot size right here. And then if you want to buy, you simply click there. And as you can see, we now have our position running under open positions. You can again right-click on it and do things like setting a stop loss, setting the take profit, the trailing stop. You can even close the position, etc. Let's set a stop loss. Right here, you can put your stop loss in points as opposed to putting the exact price, which I think is pretty cool. And right here, it shows you the exact amount of money that you're gonna lose by risking 20 points. Click OK. For the take profit, you're gonna click on limit, then let's go with 50 points. Then this is the amount we're gonna make if the market goes in the direction of our trade by 50 points. Click OK. And that's basically it. We now just have to let the market play out. The rest of this software is pretty much straightforward. All you have to do is to just navigate through each window, click on as many buttons as possible to get familiar with what they do. If you mess things up, you can just reset the app preferences or simply uninstall the app and install it once again. Now, Hankotrade also created a web trader platform under ActTrader. And to access it, you're going to go back to the website, go to Trading Platform, click on ActTrader, scroll down, and click here. After inputting your username and password, this is ActTrader on the web. Here you have your chart and you have your trade execution window right here. If you want to buy, you click here, and if you want to sell, you click here. Put in your lot size, put in your stop loss, your trailing stop loss, your take profit, and you can even put in any comments that you want. And this is your open position. To close it, you can click on this X icon right here, and the position is closed. Now, this chart is provided by TradingView, which means if you know how to set up TradingView, this is going to be easy for you. Once you right-click on the chart, then go to settings, you can change the color for the candle body, the candle borders, the candle wick, the last price line, and you can also activate the high and low price line. You can even choose your time zone. Then here you can explore all these other settings. You have a list of your trading securities here: Forex, indices, commodities, crypto, etc. Then your account size can be seen up at the top, your account balance, your margin, your free margin, etc. Now, if you want to learn more about how to use ActTrader, because I obviously didn't cover everything, there are a lot of YouTube tutorials online. The one I recommend the most, that is more in-depth than this one, is this video created by Official Lens. It's a 25-minute video where she went extra in-depth with explaining everything you need to know about ActTrader, basically how to use it. You can also check out ActTrader's YouTube channel for tutorials about this platform. Now, if you want to sign up and trade with Hankotrade and get a 100% deposit bonus, sign up using the link in the video description. That's been it for this video. I hope you found some value. If you did, hit the like button below and consider subscribing to stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you next time.